Do we really want to talk about this guy? Like, we have to because it's sports
We
out
have to.
there. But the first segment, basically when you go out to Vegas, you're going out there. Some people go out there to gamble, some people go out there to ride dirt bikes, some people go out there for helicopter rides, or some people just go for walking. Because when you're in Vegas, all you can do is really walk, drink, and gamble. And if you're into some extracurricular activities, it's a family show. Tune into members only, and I'll tell you more about that. Oreos. That's all I'm gonna say if you watch that Sunday show. But the Vegas Raiders, all out of chips. They put all their chips in on the wrong coach. Here we go again. Yet again, another coach from the Oakland Raiders has been exited out of the front door. Not even just the coach. They told the GM, you can go too. Probably because he didn't trade none of the players when he's supposed to. But they said, you can go too. You ain't doing nothing. He ain't doing nothing. So let me name some of these coaches right quick. I'm not going to name all of them because they had a lot. So I'm going to just start off with some names like Lane Kiffin, Tom Cable, Hugh Jackson, Dennis Allen, Tony Sperano, Jack Del Rio.
Oh, yeah. He did good.
John Gruden, and now Josh McDaniels. So, was it the right move to fire Josh McDaniels mid-season? Carl?
I forgot Lane Kiffin was the coach for them boys. He's been in college so long. But yeah, absolutely. Offense was
I know every time Carl talk.
Hey, he turned up. Dave with the 199 super chat. One ring bandits. Hashtag Philly ties.
Dang. One ring, that's it. Go ahead, Carl.
So what I was saying was the offense was underperforming, especially when you got a guy like Devontae Adams. For him to only have one catch, 11 yards in the game, well, against the Lions, honestly, terrible. Devontae Adams never got off the ground, and I think that's large part and due to this offense that Josh McDaniels had tried to employ. Also, I find it funny how when asked why he hasn't started Aiden O'Connell, he said this isn't preseason. And now you out of there, my boy. So don't disrespect the guy like that, my boy. Don't disrespect one of the quarterbacks I love. You get canned. But yeah, to be honest, he didn't do what he was brought there to do. So get him out of here. I've seen coaches get fired for less. I've seen coaches get fired in less time. Vegas had higher aspirations. He did not match those aspirations, so he got canned.
Man, Joe?
Whoever came up with this question, I'm sorry. Something must be wrong with their head. I mean, why are we asking this question? But yeah, it was the right move. Man, this dude right here. First of all, 4 seasons of head coach, 3.5, I should say. The dude was 20 and 33. But we all know he was cheating, all right? So you take away the time he was cheating, he's 12 and 33. Ridiculous. All right? Ridiculous. In my DeMarcus Cousins voice. So he's not a winner. How you told me, Carl and Tomo, what if you told me this? I'm going to take the guy who was an offensive coordinator for Tom Brady. I'm going to bring him to this team who made the playoffs, but they had a leading rusher. They had a guy who had 1,000 receptions, 1,000 yards. They had one of the best tight ends in the league. And they added probably arguably the best receiver in the league. You probably told me they're gonna break the record this year.
MVP.
Something.
Right? Right. Some people would call it Derek Carr MVP. They were so excited. And what happened? I mean, this dude literally told Derek Carr to go home. Man, you know what? We don't need you no more. The guy, your best player, Devontae Adams, left to come here because of your boy, and you told him to go home? What you think gonna happen? So, yes, it was the right move. I'm glad the Raiders didn't wait to the end of the season. I hate when coaches do that. I mean, if there's problems right now and you know you're going to cut bait, just do it now. Let's cut it right now. Bring the interim coach in there. New energy around. Y'all know how it is. Whenever it's a new leader, when things are bad, there could be a bad one, but it's a new one, you're more excited. You come out with more fire. Look at Jeff Saturday. He came out and Jeff Saturday came off the street and they won their first game. They took Philly to the wire. So, I thought it was a good move. And, yes, it was the right one.
Man, Jeff Saturday. What is Jeff Saturday doing now?
Back on ESPN.
Oh man, that's crazy. He was like, "Look, I'm gonna go do this for a minute, and then I'm gonna bounce right back if they don't have me." I need friends like that. Actually, I do have friends like that. I'm doing a show. Look at that. But speaking of friends like that, the GM for the Raiders. I know it's a family around business, but like, come on, man. Come on. Like, honestly, I don't think John Gruden gets fired without that scandal happening. So I think he's still there. But all of the coaches that were out there in 2022, when you had the option to sign them, you went and got Josh McDaniels, the same guy that picked up with the coach and said, "Yeah, I'm gonna be there." And then right around the first day, he was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna be there no more." Like, he turned his back on the whole franchise. The same guy that got his players on shows talking about some, man, when we was winning, I thought we was good. And come to find out, like Joe said, we was cheating. And then after they found out they was cheating, they started losing. So it's like, man, can we bring the cheating back? You are in Vegas. I mean, there's a lot of rigged sports in Vegas, so you would have thought he would have brought some of that over there. Like, come on, help us win some games. You got Devontae Adams, so you could find a way to finesse a catch here and there from a ref, but he wasn't able to do it. Talking about Jimmy G. Like, Derek Carr is better than Jimmy G at times. Derek Carr is best friends with Devontae Adams. You could have made it work. You had Tom Brady up in they turned up. What we got here?
Got a war in the comments. Oh, dang, never mind. God, I got you in there too. Go ahead.
Okay, so shout out to Kevo with the $4.99.
I thought you said, okay, gotcha.
Shout out to Kevo with the $4.99 super chat. How many years fall between 95 and 96 in 2017? Why you just ain't ask for like 96? Why you just ain't go there? But anyway, hashtag Niner ties, hashtag Cowgirl ties, hashtag Philly ties. Give me 2 decades. Hashtag what have you done for me lately? Beat y'all every time we see you in the regular season. But back to what I was saying, right? Back to what I was saying. Yeah, no, it was the right thing to do. Honestly, I don't even know why we asked him, should they fire him mid-season? We should have said, why did they hire him in the first place? Like, they just wasted their time, honestly. They could have stolen Kellen Moore from the Cowboys. They could have took Raheem Morrison. There's so many coaches that deserve a second shot. Or that deserve either their second shot or their first shot, and you give it to a guy who failed in 2 places. So,
hey, Tomo, would you say that Josh McDaniels would be the type for in Vegas getting caught for counting cards?
Yeah,
probably. Yeah,
and bringing loaded dice to the table.
And you know, crazy. Remember, he got offered the coach job. He accepted it, and then he sent the facts and said, "No, I'm good. I'm gonna stay."
That's what Tomo referenced.
Yeah. You did that. Yeah. So like,
and the other reference was DJ Williams, when Broncos linebacker.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man,
that's the right decision. But I agree with Tomo. They shouldn't have hired him.
Nah, they shouldn't have. Now, honestly, he can go back to, and that's the thing that gets me too, is because you fired him now, and he can go back to New England and just be the quarterback coach or the offensive coordinator. Like, he just has somewhere else to go, and then this will probably start all over again.
So then that begs the question: what would they do with Bill O'Brien?
We'll bring Teddy.
He going back to Alabama?
Nah, he can't. He can't go back. I don't know if he's welcome back.
Man, well. Let us know how you feel in the comments, because technically I think we all gonna be on the same page. He should never get hired. Now, Devontae Adams, we'll see what happens with that offense. What's the interim head coach? Is Antonio Pierce, right?
Antonio Pierce. He was actually a coach at Arizona State before that scandal happened. If you know, you know. But yeah, he wasn't the head coach. He was like a linebacker. I think he was a defensive coordinator for, I believe, not Marvin Lewis. Not Tony Dungy. Herman Edwards. Herman Edwards was the coach at the time.
Oh yeah, he was.
He is a minority. For those who don't know, it's a black man.
So hopefully he can actually keep the job, because what was it, Rich Bisaccia? Rich, how you say his last name?
He should have just hired him.
Yeah. He did a good job.
He definitely did. Almost took the Chargers out, but let's talk about some more AFC.
Well, he did take them out.
He did.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's because he didn't go for.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.